So this shelf needs to be painted. This one can be touched up. This wall needs to be touched up. I may have a couple other, I'm only halfway done with putting notes, so there might be a couple other shelves that say paint, but there won't be much. This needs to be sanded, all surfaces, and then polyurethane with the Varathane brand. This low table needs to be sanded down and then polyurethane with Varathane.
Which Varathane are you?
Varathane is the brand name.
Because you're thinking about the fumes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the VOC content's a lot lower than what other people have been using.
Is it a water-based one? Or is
Yeah, it's water-based, and I use it at home, and I've got really good results with it.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the shelf that's going to be replaced. I'm getting a shelf for here.
Well, that's the one I'm building?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the box here, this is the other shelf that will be made to go up over here for the computer to sit on. It goes on this box.
Okay.
Oh, and then this shelf needs to be sanded and Varathaned. It mostly feels like for this one and the other one, it's the frame that didn't get done as well.
Okay.
And yeah, so it says touch up this wall, repaint this shelf, and then you can look to see if there's other labels like that. I was about halfway through when you come in with the video.
Okay.
And I think that's all there is.
What are the figurines you want painted?
The figurines, and that it's artist.
Yeah.
I've talked with Una to see, because it's more like not these ones, but especially in the primary figures like this get damaged, and then we need. It's more of an artist work than a painting work.
Yeah.
So if
there's somebody, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do some like minor things myself. Like I'm gonna move this, and I'm gonna hang up a quilt, and I'm gonna attach.
Do we want to just go straight down the list?
Sure.
Okay. So, some of the hinges on the cabinets need to be looked at.
Mm-hmm.
It would be great if all of them could be checked, but particularly the ones over by the bathroom, those get the most wear, and I know that some of them are...
Are the doors banging into each other?
I haven't really noticed them banging into each other, Sarah, have you?
They're just getting all loose?
Yeah, let me show you. They're popping off.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Things like that. And I don't know if I almost had. I think that's stuff related.
Well, that one's got cloth up in the top.
Maybe, but that's not it.
Okay.
Yeah, so checking on the hinges for that one in particular, but a couple of the cabinets have that problem.
Okay.
So this is like my most important one. So one of the shelves in my bathroom fell down recently.
Oh, yeah.
So those have already come down. I don't want them replaced or anything. This can be left as it is, but what I do want is someone to check
The shelves.
all the cabinets and the shelves that are hanging up,
Yeah.
and give me a sense of how much, if any, weight I can safely put on top.
Okay.
So in here, in the other bathroom, in the cubby room, and in the lunchroom.
Okay.
Touch up paint on all walls. It's pretty self-explanatory. So mount plant holders. I would like one up here, and they can go
Okay.
high up. That's fine.
Kind of like what Lindy has?
Yeah, like what Lindy has. So between the bathrooms,
Do you want to mark? You want to put some tape on there where you want the plant holder?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't really feel that strongly because some of them I don't even have I want to have the option more than like I have something that's going up.
Okay.
One, I was gonna say one up here. I don't know if that's a problem.
Yeah. How high up do you want these things?
How high? Lindy has hers up pretty high, doesn't she?
Okay, so the same as Lindy's.
Yeah, I think so.
Whatever,
I think
okay.
that's good. I'll check if she's happy with that, but yeah, I think the same as Lindy's. So one here. One in between the windows here.
Okay.
The one that's really important is one in this corner.
Okay.
I don't really care which wall it is. Sarah, do you think it matters which wall the hanger goes on?
For the starlight?
Yeah.
Probably makes sense for it to.
Middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the middle
Of that wall.
of the middle wall. And then in the lunchroom, one in the corner there. Don't really care which wall.
Okay.
If that's difficult because of the cinder block, I don't
Yeah.
feel as strongly about that one, so.
And I have a hammer drill. Whoever does this can use my hammer drill.
So this is really important. 'Cause I've got kids napping in here,
Yeah.
and I've got all of these strings hanging down.
Oh yeah. So,
So I
you
need
need
cleats on
cleats.
both sides of every window.
So you want cleats like in the
Yes.
the atrium. Okay.
Yeah. So cleats on both sides of every window in
Mhm.
here, and do we have cleats in the windows on the classroom yet?
No, we need.
Yeah. So cleats on both sides of
On all
every
the windows.
window.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I say both sides, of course, because there's cords, the two cords on each side,
Yeah.
or cord on each side.
But you want them just on both sides of the window frame, right? Like right
Well-
in the middle there.
I mean, if we can have something here, that would be very useful because we actually have to move these shades up and down every day for nap.
Okay.
So being able to cleat them up rather than have to tie
Is
them.
there room in there for a cleat?
I
guess
mean,
so.
there is.
There's some space.
Yeah.
I was thinking between this and this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's go back to the classroom. If the same people are doing my room who did the room last year, they're going to roll their eyes. So I'm sorry in advance.
So
But
you
as
want to move
it
this
turns
again?
out, my children.
Okay. So I think it stopped with the blackboard.
Okay, so follow
So
you
you-
again.
Yeah.
So the blackboard, kids can't reach it, needs to get moved down. I'll mark exactly where, but I'm thinking pretty much like the bottom being here,
Okay.
so that the little ones can reach it. This spot, we've got this like plastic patch, or this
Yeah.
plastic cover.
Oh, where the hole was.
Yeah, if we could get it, because I think the hole is just still underneath it, and the kids
Right.
are starting to play with it, so getting it properly
Right.
drywall
And
patched.
something for the
Yes.
door to hit.
Although typically now this lives there,
Oh, so-
and like the door tends to hit
Yeah.
that.
Well, still.
But it would still be good to have something.
If we had like a piece of stainless steel there, would that be okay? Or would it be-
I don't think so, because I think what's gonna happen is when the kids, like, it's gonna get slammed and it's gonna be really loud.
Yeah. Because those door things screw into the wall and then they get pushed right through the wall also. So we might have to put a piece of wood there with the door.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. I understand, because otherwise this is just gonna happen again, is your point?
Mhm.
Okay, maybe I will think of a low-tech solution.
Okay.
I mean,
Most of the doors have door stops mounted in the floor. I
yeah,
don't know why this
that would be acceptable.
one. Do you want a door stop like the other door stops?
I don't really know what we're.
Here, look at your door. You probably have a door stop for this door.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that door doesn't.
Yeah, something like that
so
would be
that
good.
kind of door stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. I wrote check safety of cabinets and high shelves again. I felt really
Yeah.
strongly about that one. There's some minor damage to this door. If someone could, like, fix that up, that would be great. It just got scratched up. repaint if this one needs it, this blue wall, but far more importantly, the backsplash wall.
Okay.
Yeah, painting the backsplash wall, which I guess we need to debate what to do about this, because I really don't want to take all those down, because it has been pulling away from the wall for a while, and it's very far
Oh,
away.
yeah. Yeah.
So that needs to be replaced.
Okay.
Okay. So this is kind of my biggie. Right now we have a microwave in the other room, but it's a problem because we use it for baking.
Yeah.
And if that room is in use, or if children are napping in there, we can't get in there, and so then we're sending kids down to use that microwave, and it's a whole thing, it's a problem.
It's very disruptive to rituals.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm hoping is that we can get an under cabinet mounted microwave
Uh-huh.
here,
Okay.
over the snack area.
You don't really care what kind of microwave, just a random.
Kind that's not gonna fall down, that
Well,
works.
not huge, just.
Yeah. We're gonna use it for what? That's not a given anymore, Sarah. I don't take these things for granted. Yeah, we're mostly using it for melting butter and small
Okay.
things, so it doesn't have to be anything big or fancy, but something that'll last more than a year or
Okay.
two, and that is mounted.
Okay.
Oh, stop
Is
it.
that it?
No, there's more. Let's playground. So we talked about this last year.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm still in search of either a half-depth sink,
Mm-hmm.
because right now my students can't, even with stools, reach the faucet.
Mm-hmm.
So either a half-depth sink, something that is rotated so that the handles are in a place that they can reach them. And separate from that, I'd really like this to be replaced. First of all, it's really slow. Like, it's way slower than the filtered water in my house or like anywhere else I've ever used.
Mhm.
So either.
And they're like,
Yeah. So replacing this part of the faucet with one that has a function so that you can turn it all the way up and it stays on,
Okay.
would be great.
Okay.
Let's see. So first of all, we need this whole room, but this area in particular and around this shelf and that shelf thoroughly exterminated. The kids started storing their lunches in this room this year, and so the ant
Attractive.
problem has moved from the cubby room to here.
Okay.
And this cabinet, or this shelf, the back has just popped off of. It's really
Okay.
just being held on by, like, brads.
Yeah.
And I just need it popped back on. Yeah, the last things are on the playground.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so first up, basically the overall concern is I have some concerns about the safety of some of the playground equipment, particularly the tire swing.
Yeah.
I know we've had a million conversations about it.
We might have to get rid of it.
Don't say that, it's the best thing on the playground. No,
Well.
don't, miss. But what's happening right now is that, in addition to, the occasional problem with that gasket that's separate, this whole structure, when children are on it, sways.
Yeah.
And this, you can see flexing. I don't know how much of that is safe. I actually took a video of 3 of my bigger students being pushed by one of my bigger, stronger kids to give you a sense, because if you're just pushing it, you can't see what the problem is with no one on it. It's when it's weighted down and being pushed strenuously. So I'd like someone to take a look at this and give it some thought.
Yeah.
The dome. No, don't worry about the dome. The dome is fine. This next part we should touch base with Christy and Wendy about,
Uh-huh.
or Celia, I guess. I would like to see this structure replaced with like a climbing web or climbing ropes. But I know that is not, that'll involve some research and figuring out how to safely do that. So we should talk with Christy and Kaylee about that. The other thing I would like is somewhere in here, and I can't say specifically where because I don't have the mirror, so I can't tell you where the best visibility spot would be.
Right.
But this is kind of, if this stays especially, this is kind of a corner that's harder to see around when you're supervising out here.
Yeah.
So, like, you know those kind of mirrors that they have, like at corners,
Yeah.
so that you can see?
Yeah.
I would like one of those, just like mounted to the fence somewhere along here,
Okay.
so that if I'm over there, I can at a glance see if there's anyone over here.
Yeah.
It'll just help me keep better eye on everyone
Okay.
from a distance. So again, I don't know the best place to put it. That's because I don't know the visibility of it. I'll leave that up to you guys.
Okay. Is that it?
I think that's it.
Here we go. You're on.
So I would like a new drying rack. This belongs to Trisha, so she is
She wants
gonna.
it back?
Yeah, she wants it back. But if these dowels could be a little bit thinner, that would be great because we could use clothespins on it.
Oh,
That
okay.
we can't do now. But the way that this works is really nice, and you can fit a lot of cloths. It has to fit in this space because that's where it goes right now.
This is right when you walk in the door. Okay. New drying rack.
Okay. This chalkboard just needs to be attached at the bottom
Okay.
so that it's not doing that all the time. Painting the shelves and this table, so these chairs and the legs of the chair, painted white. And then this shelf, just the top, it's getting peeled off by the children. So
Yeah.
I don't know if it means like,
Well, the bottom's kind of messed up too, though. And there's a bunch of red stuff inside on the second shelf.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. I just pushed everything back because I figured the top one would be, and we could like use
Yeah.
a magic eraser to clean the other ones, but this
Okay.
one, since they're actively like
Yeah.
peeling it,
Okay.
the dressing frame stand. These things, like they fall off a lot.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if there's a way to maybe put like a little piece of wood in there.
Yeah, shim this out.
So that they can all. We've also moved it, so it might not be in as a critical space, but they just,
Yeah.
I mean, we might
Yeah,
move it
they
again,
barely hang
so-
on there, so.
Yeah,
Even if it just goes out a quarter of an inch, that would be plenty, right?
yeah. The art shelf. I think it just needs a new board, 'cause it's like warped, so it's
Oh, okay.
rocking around a lot. This wall needs to be painted.
Oh, yeah.
Scuffed up.
Probably needs to be patched a little too. So.
Yeah. I guess this side too.
Oh, what was in there before?
Those things, it was a bookshelves, and
Oh, okay.
John's gonna add different ones from IKEA that are just like wooden ones
Okay.
instead of that. But yeah,
Okay.
when we did it this past year, I didn't realize that the wall was so gross. It was like that all year.
Okay.
That other rug stand needs to be painted white.
Okay, where's the rug stand? Oh, yeah. The,
Yeah. And then, so this and that shelf over here.
see it.
Oh, it might have been a Velcro like covering,
Oh, okay.
like a fabric. And then there's one shelf outside that also needs to be painted. It's a smaller one.
Okay.
But it'll be back inside. That one.
Oh yeah, okay. So John's adding a shelf to that, and that'll be inside the classroom.
Yeah, so he's making, that's one thing that's not on here, but he's making 2 of those, if those can be finished.
Oh, he's
Once
making.
he's
okay.
just making the like the base, like
The whole thing.
the thing, yeah. But if it could be polyurethane or
Oh, so you don't want it white. You want
no, I want them to be wooden.
it. Okay.
So he's just doing that
So
part.
there will be 2 unfinished versions of that, and they need to be okay.
Yeah.
Clear coated.
These don't have any handles.
Oh, yeah, oh yeah, I remember those breaking. Okay. We need some new handles for the.
Paint back door. Right. ADP has a movable alphabet stand that I would like, that I thought was mine when it got made at the beginning of this year, but it wasn't for me.
Oh, so there's the movable alphabet over that.
Yeah, so that's the movable alphabet, but the stand is an all-day primary.
Oh,
The
okay.
one that I want, because this one just, you know, hooks, just hooks
Oh,
and stuff.
Right.
So it just needs to be, it's
So
basically,
like the one in.
it's basically like this, but a little
Okay.
more sturdy.
So make one that duplicates the one in all day primary. Okay.
Oh, can this be painted?
Oh yeah, yeah. Paint the door. Yeah. All the doors, all the classroom doors need to be painted.
Okay. And then I don't know if it's work crew, but the front lock, our lock is just
Yeah.
been
It's
wonky.
a nightmare. Yeah. Okay.
And then the last thing is this, like patching this up.
You want the hook there, right? Or no?
Yeah, let's just leave
Okay.
the
You just
hook.
need the hole filled.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this bathroom needs a potty seat like the other bathroom.
Okay.
Because this one just pulls out, but that's it.
Okay.
And then I don't know what height of chairs is. maybe it was something else.
Okay.
But
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Go. You're on.
Okay, so the tone bars are here, and with the right measurement, it should still be able to stay here or stay on this side. Okay, so that's where the tone bars are.
Okay.
Okay, and then the second part, the next part is, let's finish the classroom first. Okay, the last one, paint wall where fridge is lower rectangular. This is the lower rectangular table, and the wall is this side of the wall.
And you want that all
Okay.
painted.
Yes, possible. And
Yeah,
then
that's
the-
pretty disgusting. Okay.
Yep. Well, that's an eating area. This
Right.
is where the children eat, and also they do some of their artwork there.
Yeah.
And then the backsplash is here. This is the part that needs. and
Yeah.
They can suggest on what we can do. We showed the children already how not to splash it with paint and all, but it still happens.
Mhm.
Okay, and then the cubby hole is this one, one here that is too low, and we can raise it at the same height as the rest of the cubby holes.
Okay.
Okay, and then the last one is the garden box. It has growing sunflower that Sarah he has planted and keeps on coming back, but this gets washed
Oh yeah,
out
so
by
this is
that
gonna get
gutter.
moved from here.
To here. I'm hoping that there won't be any
Okay.
damage gutter there, that it will do the same thing.
So it doesn't, it pours over up here, but not so much over here.
I do not know. I have not. But if you would look, there's no like mark that
Oh, right.
water come
From the
over
water
here,
coming
that
down?
pours down here.
Okay.
Yeah. So that just this one, that just one piece there. And then as I drew it, if possible, that there's
Oh,
something that
Fix
holds
it up
them,
a little better.
yeah, holds them together rather than this one, because they end up.
How high do you want the dirt level to be?
It should be almost just one inch below the top of the
Sure.
wood. Yeah.
Okay.
And so my design was to also put something in the middle
Yeah.
so that they will not
So it won't spread out.
spread out.
So this
Okay.
could be. You need something going across.
No.
Oh, you want
something like
another one of
peg.
these things.
Yeah,
in the
something like
center.
that pegs it to hold it in place, because
Okay.
that's what happens. And if you notice also, that's what happened to the other one.
Yeah.
That as we add soil, it expands on this to the side.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah. Those are the.
I'll start. Go ahead and explain that.
Okay. So the support is outside.
You want it
not
outside
inside.
of the box.
However, if you have a gardener, a gardener designer, and knows better on how to avoid the spreading of the sidewall.
But you don't want anything going across in the
No,
middle.
nothing
Okay.
across. Nothing
Okay.
across.
Okay. We're on.
Okay, so this chair is the same, but I think glue is added to keep it, or maybe extra screws, I'm not sure. Because this
This one's falling apart.
it comes apart. It's not coming apart now, but like the joints where it joins.
Yeah, I can see the space right there.
Yeah, so if someone sits on it after a
Needs
little
to be
while,
reglued.
it falls apart.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it?
That's the chair. That's it for
So
the
there's
chair.
the rug, shampoo, the rug.
Yeah.
And I think we were talking about shampooing both sides of the rugs.
Okay.
And so hopefully that'll.
A lot happens to this rug.
Okay.
Wine, urine.
And we don't want little kids.
Yeah. So
Mm.
having a clean rug will be good. And it's
And,
in my room. We mostly work on the floor.
Okay.
So having a clean floor is really helpful.